and thank you for joining the Florida Chamber Foundation's Florida Horizon. My name is Donna Wright, and I'm the Chief Operations Officer for the Florida Chamber Foundation. Joining me today is Ted Granger, President of United Way of Florida. Ted, thanks so much for being with us.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Donna.
I want to talk a little bit about someone or something named Alice. What is Alice? Tell us a little bit about what that is.
Well, ALICE is an acronym that United Way has come up with that stands for Asset Limited, Income Constrained, Employed. And the important part of that acronym is the E, because we're talking about employed people. And it's a population of employees who work hard every day, they're contributing to society, and they struggle to pay their bills every week.
I am fortunate to get to work with Dr. Jerry Parrish every day at the Florida Chamber Foundation, and I know he serves on your research committee, and we often share a lot about what is happening with Alice on our scorecard, the floridascorecard.org. Tell us a little bit about some of the trends that you are seeing in the data.
Well, first let me say we're so proud to have Jerry sit on our research advisory committee. It's a committee that makes sure our numbers are tight, the data is good, and also just thrilled that the Florida Chamber and the Florida Chamber Foundation are looking at these issues, the only chamber in the country that's doing that. With regard to the trends that we're seeing, we've only done the report 3 times at this point, and we go back to 2010. But what we're seeing is those who are living in poverty under the federal poverty line are kind of maintaining. Those who are living above the ALICE threshold, which is a budget that we've put together based on very conservative costs, folks who can pay their bills pretty easily, they are maintaining and decreasing a little bit in number. And the ALICE population, the number of people, the number of families that are struggling to pay their bills is actually increasing a little bit.
Recently, I saw a slide from a presentation that you gave that showed the difference between the data from 2016 and 2010 with regards to poverty. Tell me a little bit about that data.
Well, the data shows, and it's really amazing to me and quite eye-opening, that 46% of Floridians, almost half of the people who live in our state, struggle to pay their bills. And that's an enormous amount when we think about our quality of life and everything that goes on in the state of Florida, particularly our economy and the workforce that's available to employers. We've seen over time that those who are struggling to pay their bills, it's a growing group. And it's a growing group that we need to try to help so that the quality of all of our lives is improved.
I'm so glad you mentioned that, and I'm going to look forward to talking a little bit more about this with you when we come back. Thank you so much for joining us on the Florida Chamber Foundation's Florida Horizon. We'll be right back.